some breaking news regarding NewJeans and what's going on with them, I guess, at the end of this year, going into 2026. So I actually have a full video that I just filmed today about like the update for NewJeans and what NewJeans is gonna look like in 2026 and all this type of stuff, just for Adore to release a update an hour ago. So I'm gonna read you guys word for word what Adore has put out in their statement. So obviously, you know, the other two members, just for a recap, have already returned to Adore and came to a discussion and an agreement and etc. So we would like to inform you regarding the return of NewJeans members. Adore has engaged in extensive discussions with Minji, Hani, and Danielle and their families following the finalization of the district court's decision confirming the validity of the exclusive contracts. Hani visited Korea with her family and held an in-depth, extended conversation with Adore. During this process, they reflected on the past events and took time to objectively review the situation. At the conclusion of these sincere discussions, Hani decided to stay with Adore, respecting the court's ruling. Minji is also in ongoing conversations with Adore, continuing discussions to foster greater mutual understanding. In Danielle's case, having determined that it would be difficult for her to continue as a NewJeans member and Adore artist, the company notified her today of the termination of her exclusive contract. Additionally, the company intends to pursue legal accountability against one member of NewJeans' family and former CEO Min Hee-jin, who bears significant responsibility for causing this dispute and for delays in NewJeans' departure and return. Through these conversations, Adore came to an understanding that members had been exposed to persistently distorted and biased information over a long period of time, leading to significant misunderstandings about the company and ultimately escalating into this dispute. The company and the artist share the view to regain the love of fans and public, and it's necessary to fully resolve these misunderstandings based on accurate facts, even if it takes some time. Furthermore, they have agreed to address the various controversies that arose during dispute at a later opportunity, and discussions on the timing and method are currently under the way. Adore will do its utmost to resolve this matter amicably and ensure that NewJeans can return to fan signs as soon as possible. Wow. Like, I thought in the back of my head that there was a possibility that a member or some members don't come back, but reading from what Adore has said, it sounds as though Danielle's family member is the one that was conspiring with Min Hee-jin to bring those claims and etc. up against Adore and Hybe, causing the rift. So I kind of understand on why they don't want her to come back. Hane coming back makes sense as well. I mean, she's Vietnamese, her visa is tied to them, and quite honestly, what other company at this point in time is going to want to continue her visa? From my understanding, my limited understanding on how visas work in Korea, if you are on a work or entertainment visa with a company, in order for you to continue to work in Korea, either another company would have to take over that visa, and your other company would have to basically sign your release. Also, if it makes sense, if they had this discussion with their family, if they came to this mutual understanding. Minji, I'm not necessarily so sure why discussions with her are taking some time. I wonder if she's the one who was rude to that a reporter during that what was it? Who was rude to that reporter during that big press conference they did last year. I wonder if she was the one who said understand or something like that. So maybe she feels the same way that Danielle felt, but shocking. Like, I have a whole video planned and recorded about NewJeans and NewJeans future that I was going to post for my new schedule. This I'm getting out ahead of even my New Year's resolution video. But the NewJeans video was supposed to come, I think, Sunday, which is my new schedule. Next Sunday, which would be the 5th. Is it the 5th? I don't know my dates. No, the 4th. The 4th. So yeah, I want to say I'm shocked by the member who's left, but I'm also not shocked a member left. I saw that as a possibility. Obviously, most fans have been hoping and praying that all return, but Danielle's not coming. And it sounds like it's not like a mutual decision that she's not coming back. They terminated her contract. And based on what we know now and what they are alluding to, completely understand why they're not, continuing that relationship. I don't know what that means for Danielle, because from my understanding, she's also not a Korean citizen. So she probably is on a visa as well, because she's Australian. So it would make sense that she would probably just go back to Australia and do whatever the fuck there. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what she's gonna do there. I mean, she could try entering into the Australian entertainment industry, obviously. She can go Western. Who knows what she'll do? I don't know what her future looks like. We may never hear from her again. She may just end up being a normal person and living her life in Australia and moving on with whatever next she wants to do, or she could try to continue her entertainment career somewhere else. But yeah, this is the update. It's crazy that we got something. I assumed that since it was so late in the month that we weren't going to get any news about NewJeans probably until January. But to get something kind of like at the end of December before even the new year is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. So yeah, NewJeans is no longer a 5-member group. They are not at this point, they are a 3-member group at this point, because Minji has not agreed to come back. Also about them basically having I don't know what they're gonna do as far as like addressing the controversies that has happened, that particular statement, but I would assume that it would involve some type of apology. I would assume that it would probably be some type of video. And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's the update with NewJeans as of right now. Danielle's no longer a part of NewJeans, which is crazy work. Like I thought in my head, in my heart, I thought all of them would come back. But obviously, logically, I understand if some didn't. So we'll see if Minji returns. It sounds like she's the last holdout here. And we'll see if she returns or not. I wonder what their return terms are, because I understand they're not going to probably be very forthcoming with that. I wonder if they're going to waive the civil penalties that were put against them and not have them pay, or if they return, or how it's set up a payment plan or something like that, because I'm pretty sure it was significant. It was like almost like $700,000 US. So yeah, that's kind of like the update. This is coming. I literally filmed a whole video. I'm gonna have to make like an edit to that video and discuss further Danielle leaving in that video that I'm gonna post in a week. That's gonna be this Sunday the 3rd. Sorry, the 4th. That video will go live at 2 p.m. and you will see kind of what I filmed earlier today, and then you'll be able to see like whatever edit I make to it. But yeah, all this is coming to a conclusion pretty quickly. Hopefully we'll have some conclusion to the Minhee Jin thing situation and resolve that quickly as well. But yeah, that's kind of it. That's the update with NewJeans. That's the update.